Great. Hi,
Well,
Cynthia.
hi, Maria. How are you tonight? Oh my gosh, this is so
So
awesome.
that's really cool. Okay, let's go on. Let's stop
We
playing.
we
We're
have discovered a new thing tonight.
boy.
It is amazing. The buttons you click on, the icons, I got to call them icons, call them what they are.
Mhm.
Zoom has this thing you can click at the top where it says view and or did I click view? Maybe I didn't click view. I'll have to look.
No, you
Anyway, you click
clicked.
on a button. Let me
I
see.
never.
I think I did click on view.
Mhm.
Oh yes, yes, yes. It's called immersive view. Immersive view. Okay.
Yep.
So you click on the top right corner where it says view. Okay, then it brings down a menu of all these wonderful scenes. And I thought, what does this do? And here we are.
Here we are.
You're in Connecticut. I'm in Minnesota. Who
So
knew?
who knew?
And we're sitting
Oh,
by the fire. Oh my gosh,
oh,
how
before we
fabulous.
start, remember what we said before we start? We're gonna we're gonna ask everyone to like, share, and subscribe to our
Oh,
channel.
yes, yes, yes.
Notification bell so that when the videos are up, because we're getting a lot of views, but we need you to subscribe. So
Yes,
do that.
yes. We need you to subscribe. So please, if you like our show, um, we would love for you to hit the like button,
Yep.
click subscribe, and ring that bell.
And ring that bell.
Ring it.
Oh my God. You remember? I'm not going to sing. I can't sing for my life. You know that song, You Can Ring My Bell? I like that
Oh yeah,
song.
yeah, yeah. I can't grab the tune. It's kind of an off-key sound tune melody.
Mhm.
I can hear it in my mind.
See, I can't sing, so I
I
have to
can't
hum.
either.
Hey, so
All
again,
right.
I'll let you begin. Tell them
Okay.
about.
So first of all, welcome to At Home with Cynthia and Maria. We are two beautiful women coming together to bring you a sense of hope
Yeah.
through your healing, through our healing, however it works for you. Our intention is to provide information. It is to you as to whether you use that information to heal.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, we are not, uh, this is about women. Okay. And however you choose to believe. I don't want to go down, I'm not going to let Maria go down that road either, because we're not going to go down that road. We are women, we were born women, and this is about women. Okay. So we love everybody, but this is our show. Like us or not, it's all good. If you don't like us, subscribe anyway. You'll have fun laughing at us.
Listen.
So moving right along, tonight, now last week, I did not, and I apologize, I did not put my email in the comments below. So I will do that this time. I promise I'll do that. And if anybody has a question or a comment, you are welcome to please put them below in comments and let us know what you think. Good or bad, be nice. You don't have to be rude or indignant or, ugly. So, but do leave us a comment, like, subscribe, and ring that bell.
Hit that notification bell.
Absolutely. So, Maria and I left off last week looking at chapter
Intent.
2, exactly, with intentions.
Hmm.
With intentions. Well, that way. That way goes Maria. There's Maria right there. Maria. I love it. This is so cool. Okay.
Come on.
We found something that works.
Yeah, you know, if anybody knows me and Cynthia, it takes us like about a year before we can actually figure out how to work something.
Yeah. Well, we got to do it. We got to keep
Yeah,
messing around with it, clicking buttons.
exaggeration, but it's close. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
will let you open the floor.
Okay, well, I think we were talking about intention, and intention is, you know, just waking up in the morning and maybe when you're talking about women who have been in places in their lives that have been dark, um, they've had either people in their lives who have been verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, physically abusive, sometimes all three. Um, if that's something that's been in your life for the majority of your life, and that's what you know, it sometimes is hard to find your voice, to be able to wake up with intentions of moving yourself forward,
Mhm.
not to be stuck in that place of spiraling, um, in the um, in the memories of your abuse. Um, and a lot goes in with that, the anger, the memories, the spiraling. It affects everything in your life, your relationships with your children, your family, your friends.
Okay.
And so intention is to bring you forward, to wake up with them in the morning, to journal, to manifest a better reality.
So
And that's
when you
always,
get up in the morning, what do
mhm.
you look at your intentions for that day to be?
I journal now.
Okay.
I I journal, and I also create a plan, a written plan
Mm-hmm.
of things I need to get done during the day. So as I go along in my day, I can check off what I've accomplished. I don't
Mm-hmm.
always get to finish my list or what I've journaled. Journaling to me is writing down everything that you um, aspire to be, or that you want to happen in your day. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
manifesting, but it's putting it out there. So I really
Mm-hmm.
believe if you put out negative in the universe, that's what you're going to get back. If you put
Absolutely.
positive, and
Mm-hmm.
in my belief, God sees that you actually mean positive, He will
Mm-hmm.
protect you, He will move you forward. If
Mm-hmm.
you are in anger or you're listening to negative people, that negativity is going to follow you, and everything that happens in your day and your life is going to be negative. But if you actually know that there's something greater than what we are, and you're putting out that positive energy
Mm-hmm.
towards your loved ones, towards your friends, towards strangers, that's going to come back to you tenfold. And
Mm-hmm.
when you journal in the morning, the first thing when you wake up, when you put out that intention, these are the things I'm going to get done. These are
Yeah.
the things I'm going to do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I had a piece of real estate. This is just an example that I wanted to sell. It was a
Mm-hmm.
personal property. Everybody's like, oh, you're not going to be able to sell it. You're not going to be able to sell it. And I heard it from a couple of other realtors. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I told my boss, I promise you, me alone, I will sell that house. I dueled it. The customers, my client became my clients who bought the
Mm-hmm.
house, and I sold it
Mm-hmm.
for my clients. So I had the buyers and the sellers. I'm in real estate, for those of you who don't know. So I put that out there. Now, you know, if I listened to the people who were trying to tell me I would never be able to do it, and I believed that, I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be do it. But I held my head up high and I said to my boss, I promise you I will sell it. And I alone sold it. A
Yes.
very cool property that was
Mhm.
on very close to a highway. So what I am saying is, when you believe in yourself, not the voices that other people tell you, not the definition of who you are that other people try to box you into.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know who you are and you feel comfortable in your skin, and you know what? I can do this. Nobody can stop you.
That's right. That is exactly right. So what you're saying then about intention is to wake up in the morning with the intention of having a really great day. So whether that intention is to know heart, mind, and soul, that today my intention is, and I'm going to grab my pen and I'm going to grab my paper and I'm going to write that down while I'm having my coffee or my tea. A lot of people like tea in the morning.
Mhm.
A lot of people like soda in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
But the intention, is about, this is my intention for the day. The intention becomes like a goal, right? The intention becomes like a goal then. Okay. So knowing that, if we look at intention on a deeper level, what would that look like? Um, this is a really tricky chapter.
On a deeper level,
Yeah.
what that looks like is becoming your own advocate, your own cheerleader,
Mm-hmm.
uh, recreating the negative memories so that you find some positive light in them. And that's what journaling is all about.
Okay.
Finding out how to change those descriptions or voices in your head that tell you you can't to I can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Memories from negative to I've learned my lessons. Everything in life is a cycle. And every lesson in life has a season. So what I mean by that is seasons close, right? You have 12 months in a year.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're going through your lesson or whatever it is, and I think that every negative in my life, I always thank God for.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I've been through that has been bad, I thank God for. Why? Because I know for me
Mm-hmm.
that those things had to happen in my life to bring me where He wants me to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think that looking at it on a deeper level is intention on a deeper level is like being able to look at myself and to be able to understand myself and the way my mind works and the way my thoughts work. And then when I understand who I am and where I want to go and who I want to be, then I've got something to work with. And I go, okay, well, this is the way I am. This is my pattern. This is my pattern of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
What in my pattern of thinking holds me back? What in my soul, in my mind, in my heart, what do those thoughts look like? What's the intention in my heart?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
in an angry state? Do I hate my enemies? Do I go down a road where I want people, whatever that looks like, that hate? And I go,
Right.
well, I don't like that, because you're not hurting your enemies when you don't forgive them. You're not hurting your enemies when you wish them bad. You're hurting yourself.
Right.
You're
Exactly. Very right. Mhm.
back by those thoughts. So you have to find forgiveness. And I've heard this before, but forgiveness is not for them. Forgiving them doesn't mean you're inviting them to dinner. You want them in your house. Forgiveness also doesn't mean that you don't have a serious fear of them, or that nobody's, whatever that looks like, that, everybody's um, story is different. It might be similar in some ways. The abuse might sound similar, but every story how they got there is different. And every story how they got
Yes,
out seem a little different, right?
exactly. Yes,
If
absolutely. Absolutely.
somebody punches you, they punched you.
Hmm.
But the story of how you got there, where you were, all of that, you have to look inside yourself and say, today I forgive my enemies. Today I forgive myself for making those decisions.
And therein lies the intention, right?
And therein lies the intention.
Okay.
I believe that when you say, oh, I have the intention of forgiveness and I have the intention of going out and doing good, but in your mind, you're wishing people ill, and in your mind, you're an angry person, that you won't be able to manifest good things.
No.
Because it's not saying just the words, which is
Right.
part of manifesting, but it's letting go of the old and allowing yourself
Right.
this path.
And that takes a while. So don't get upset with yourself if
Yeah,
you fall backwards a little bit.
absolutely.
What we go through as survivors is first we learn how to survive. Over years, that becomes a habit. So the intention is to break that habit of stinking thinking. That's what I call it, stinking thinking. So the intention is to break those old habits of stinking thinking.
Absolutely. And when Cynthia and I speak about it, and again, Cynthia's an incredible life coach. And if you guys need anyone to talk to, I'm sure she's gonna tag her information at the bottom.
Thank you.
You-
Yes, I will do that.
yeah,
Email and yes, I
yeah.
will put that
I
down.
my way to being a life coach, and then when I have my,
Very good, very good.
so yeah.
She's going
When
to be a great life coach.
it's
She'd be a great life coach.
yeah. You know what? Because I believe I'm going to be a great life coach.
And
that's
you work very hard at it. That's the key. That's the whole key. That's the intention. The intention, right? I live my life with intention, with the intention to change in a good way, to have that happy, healthy, loving life.
yeah. It's not as easy as we're saying. It doesn't happen overnight, but you have to start somewhere. It's like
Right.
somebody, you have a baby, they start to, learn how to roll over. They start to be able to lift their head. They start to crawl. Then they start to walk. And by the time you know it, they're in preschool and then kindergarten. So everything is baby steps. But if you don't need to buy a journal, you can create a journal. You can
Right.
make your journal,
Yeah. I have clients who journal on their phone.
Right.
I encourage writing longhand, learn longhand, or print really good so you can read it back to yourself. But writing is almost like a lost skill. And I think it's important to bring these skills back to the youth in this country. That's going to be important. And that's something we can do with intention also.
Right.
That our intention becomes less and less to, whoa, where'd it go? Oh, see, my phone's invisible. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
My God.
Now it's there. Now it's gone. Oh my God. Visible, disappeared. Ah. So
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go. You know, it's so important to realize that, the sun's gonna come up tomorrow. It sounds so stupid. It sounds
The
so,
sun will come out tomorrow.
but it does. It
It
does.
does.
When I was in that dark, we're not trying to diminish anybody who is in that place right now, who's feeling lost and in the dark. And we're not diminishing that, but we're trying to tell you that just listening to positive people and just listening to your inner voice and knowing you're worth surviving your abuse.
Mhm. Absolutely.
You're worth more than your abuser wants you to think you're worth.
Absolutely. 100%.
When abusers, and really we want to aim to the people who are in it, who are in that abuse right now, to hear this and to know, okay, you're gonna come out of it. You have to believe you're gonna come out of it. Don't question it. I'm gonna move forward. It's so important. I want to throw this out there. It's so important that you do find somewhere safe to go, or you do find,
Yes.
call the cops. If
Yes.
you are being in any physical harm, if you get the chance, if your abuser's not around, call the cops. I say this because I know that so many bad things have happened during the last couple of years. And cops get a bad rap. I think so. My personal opinion, I'm not telling everybody to believe that. But I think that the majority of cops, the majority of judges, not all of them, I'm saying majority of cops, majority of judges, majority of law enforcement of any kind have good intention. There are a few bad who abuse their power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And those few bad ones have made it horrible for the ones who want to help society. So I'm going to tell you 99%, I think, but let's say it's 95%, 95% or higher, a little higher, I think. If you go to your local cops, if you're able to get out and go somewhere public and ask a cop to meet you.
Yes. Yep.
Make a statement. Tell them, afraid. I need shelter. I need to hide. They will. They will take you seriously.
Yep. And if they don't, you tell them you need to talk to somebody who will.
You talk to somebody
take
else.
You serious.
Yeah. If there is a cop, I think during the time, and I was going through things for years, there was one cop, only one, that made me feel this small. That was friends or knew.
Time out.
Yeah.
This says our meeting's going to end in 10 minutes.
How is that?
Unless I upgrade.
Let me see if I can. Are you kidding?
No,
I just lost the top of my head.
I see that.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I don't know, because if you invited me, can I, hold on.
I don't know.
Can I add on time? Oh, there. Let's see. I think you.
One moment while we try to figure this out. Everybody wants money.
Yeah, I know.
It's all about the money, honey.
Oh, look at that. I could have touched up my appearance and I didn't even know that.
You
Always.
got the money, honey. I got the time.
Okay, hold on. I can't believe that. We finally got the background and now they
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, we
Stop.
get everything right. We found a way to bring ourselves together in the same uh, background.
Yeah.
We're kind of still getting used to it, right? That
Yeah.
it's like let's see,
Uh,
and kind of disappear and reappear.
I think
So
you
we're getting
really
used to it.
fit from your end.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that from my end. So let me see what I can do from here. Um, and
Oh, wait,
I
wait.
just can't
Yeah,
do it.
hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That used to be a song. Hold on. Nothing's the same. Oh, I can't sing, so I'm not going to.
So hold on. I know that song. Let's see. Reactions, apps,
Okay.
whiteboards, no.
You don't,
Uh,
do you?
do I sing?
No, do you see my screen? Do you see my screen?
I see you. You're
But
on the
not,
same screen as I am.
no, I mean, can you see what I'm doing on my phone?
No.
Good. Because it's not your business.
Ugh.
Hold on. Cynthia,
Yes, that's me.
hold on.
Let's see.
Better PayPal in about,
Oh,
because you sent me those candles and I never, and the Stony Acre stuff. Because Cynthia has
I
food,
oh
she spoke to you about that. Hold on. Hold
um
on. Hold on.
hold on for one more day. Things will come your way. Hold on for one more day.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah. Um,
Break free from the
oh,
pain. Someday somebody's gonna turn around and tell you not to say goodbye.
okay. Cynthia, check.
Check,
Because I was supposed to
check,
send you the
check,
girl. Didn't.
check, 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 checking. Oh, there we are. Checking. Oh, I'll check. Oh, my cell phone.
I thought you were checking.
I'm checking.
Okay. Check. I'm gonna just give a prop and I don't get money for this company, but I gotta tell you, I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
54 and I use this. I don't know if you could see it. It is so good on my skin.
Watermelon glow. Hyaluronic. Hyaluronic. Hiya. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I have to tell you, I take care of my own skin, so
Very good. Yes, you take very good care of your skin. There. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. I want that. No, that's not what I want either. I want that. Okay. And oh, that's such a beautiful. No, Chewy. Chewy's in his whining. Let's see. So if you hear something whining, that's my Chewy dog.
yeah. Okay, so well, let's go on because I know we get silly, me and Cynthia, but if you're in that dark place, you really need to be able to talk to somebody. If you do get a restraining order, which is different than a protective order, I'm not going to go through it. Well, I can. A protective order, somebody gets arrested, and then the police give you a protective order. A restraining order, it's like Cynthia doesn't like me. I feel uncomfortable. Oh my God, anybody can go in. The only thing with the restraining order is you have to prove it. It's not like you can say, oh, Cynthia looked at me the wrong way. I'm going to go get a restraining order. You will go to court. You will go to the clerk's office. you'll tell them you want a restraining order. They will give you a form. You're going to write down why you think you need a restraining order or protection. This is when somebody has not been arrested, a restraining order. They'll put that in front of the judge. The judge will read it. The judge will either say, no, I don't believe that you need a restraining order. However, we will give you a court date. And if you can tell me your story, and I believe you need a restraining order from, what you tell me in court, possibly I'll give you one. Or they can automatically say, I'm giving you a temporary restraining order. I think that this is justified to have a temporary one. And then you can come to the court to make it more, to make it definite. Restraining orders usually go between 6 months and a year. A protective order is if there's violence, there's an arrest, there's an investigation first. They're not going to just take your word for it. There has to be an investigation to make sure that there is some, because today, and I've said this before, which really makes me angry, there are stupid people in the world who want to lie about abuse and get sympathy, which is stupid, because who wants sympathy? First of all, it's not a sexy thing. There's nothing beautiful about lying about abuse. So don't do it. Plus the fact that the people who do lie about being abused and just go through the system just to get back at someone, they're hurting the people who are actually abused. Because we live in a society that everybody goes, oh, all a woman has to do is scream abuse. And then, you don't want that. That's not, you need to realize you're hurting other women who are being abused, or even children and men who are being abused. This is a channel for women. But I mean, whoever's being abused, you're hurting people who are abused when you go out and lie about it. So don't do it. It's just disgusting. There was an investigation with me. There was a process that I had to go through to get protection for myself because of my circumstances. So, try to, all I can say is journal, how important that is. Set your intentions down, and your intentions might not manifest by the next day. But if you do that every day, I promise you, slowly, you will build the steps to get out of that dungeon, out of that dark place, out of that place of being paralyzed. Somebody said to me, how do you feel? It was like after something had happened, and we're not going to go back because I don't give power to the person who abused me. I don't mention their name. I don't give power to them. I don't look them up. Don't go backwards.
Right.
Don't go back to, to a place that's not healthy. Okay. Think about your future. When you start to think about negative things, think about where you want to be. I'm going to be a realtor. I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to meet the love of my life. I'm going to be financially set.
You know what I did?
Hmm.
Okay, this is where everybody can start laughing because I forgot to start the recorder. So we've been talking to ourselves this whole time.
Oh.
No, just since the time that, we
got back on. Okay. So why don't we start again? We were talking about intention. We'll brief it up.
Okay.
And we were talking about manifesting things that we want in our life, right? So we want to move forward. In order to move forward, sometimes we have to release and let go of the things that held us back in the past, or the things that are continuing to hold us back. So like we said, if you're in a dark
Right.
place and you're feeling like somebody's holding you hostage, or physically or emotionally, or abusing you, and you're being truthful about what's going on, you're not trying to get back at somebody, but these things are actually happening, please contact your local police
Right.
and get to safety. There are shelters. I know
Call the
here
crisis helpline.
right. They have so many shelters in Manhattan. Over here, I'm sure Minnesota, the same thing.
Absolutely.
Women's shelters, family shelters, if you have children.
Yep.
That'll take you in to make sure that you're provided with a safe place to stay. Your safety always comes first. Please dial 911. Please let them know where you are, and please stay safe. You know, we were talking about just moving forward. Whether you're still in that dark place, you can still apply these things to your life.
Right.
If you are sometimes even women who stay with their abusers for whatever reasons. I was with mine for years before they get out. You can put yourself in the mindset to begin your journey of healing. You might not be in that physical place right there and then, but getting yourself and preparing yourself in that mindset will help you move forward towards going to the police.
Right. And that's the purpose of the intention.
And that's the purpose of the intention.
Start your day off with relaxed thinking, you know, calm your thinking. If that's over a cup of coffee, writing, whatever that is for you, calm your thinking so that you create your day with the intention of prayer, with the intention of getting help, with the intention of maybe you've got to do some shopping. Maybe, you know, just don't overwhelm your list. That's how we subconsciously get ourselves to fall backwards. Oh, this is just too much. I can't do this. This is just too much on my list. How am I going to do that? Right? So we don't do it. And at the end of the day, we look at that list and we go, oh yeah, wow. Yeah, I really got a lot done. Not, you know, here I go again. I'm stuck in this again. And so we don't accomplish that goal, that intention that we set off to. So start small. Start with one thing. If you got one thing done in your day, one intention done in your day, if that one intention is to let yourself know that you are worthy of this life, that's a great intention.
Yeah.
You know, if your intention is to make a new friend, meet the neighbors, then do that. But don't beat yourself up if you didn't get that accomplished.
The other thing you can do is you don't even have to have a fancy journal. You can get index cards just like this. There, do you see them?
Yep.
Okay. And you can write your mantras or whatever you want to manifest in your head on your index cards, right? You can date it. You can say today is the 29th, right? So, and I only have a marker right here, so I'm just going to do it like this.
Today is the 28th.
Oh, well, let's just get technical about it. Okay, so you would put 9/28. Make sure that you have a pen that works.
Yes, that would be important to have a pen that works.
Really important, right?
Absolutely.
So you would go 9/28/22, and you would say, My intention,
Come back this
my,
way. Your head keeps disappearing in the flame. There you are.
mm, mm,
Quit sticking your head in the fireplace.
day is to be safe. So my intention for this day is to be safe, right?
There you are. Okay.
Okay. My intention for this day is to feel safe or be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's if you're still in that dark place, right?
Right.
And
Right.
so you have these index cards and you keep them together and you look at
Mhm.
them every once in a while. And you remind
Okay.
yourself, my intention is that I know I am worthy of being heard and being
Yes.
loved and being
Mm-hmm.
safe and being around people who value me as a human being.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My intention is that I will value others. My intention is not to invite the past into my life,
Mm-hmm.
but to forgive the past.
Right. And
Whether
that
that's a person, whether that's a job, a
Mhm.
boss, a mother, a father, a sibling, you know, children, um, children can abuse their parents too. Parents can abuse their children. So, husbands, wives, whatever that looks like to you, you can forgive it, not for the past, but for your new beginning.
Okay. So that takes us into chapter 3. That's a great chapter, forgiveness, because forgiveness represents a lot of different things, a lot of different areas, So that's something that we'll save for our chapter 3.
Okay.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
So, shall we?
What are some other tools that people can use? Journaling, scribing, putting down your thoughts. They
Mhm.
don't always have to make sense to anybody else. They have to make sense to you. Your
Right.
doodles, pictures
Right.
of where you see yourself, a new home, a new
Mhm.
apartment,
Mhm.
a dog, a cat, something, a therapy animal. Now we have therapy animals, which are great.
That's right.
Um, you know, just having somebody to talk to, somebody that's not going to judge you.
Mhm.
Nobody's here
Yeah.
to judge you.
Right.
It's okay to take something for depression. It's also okay to decide not to take something for depression.
Right. Right.
It is okay to create your world the way you want to create it. This is your life,
Mhm.
not somebody else's life. Cynthia wakes up in the morning and she knows what she wants out of her life for the day.
Most
I
times.
wake up in the morning and I've found myself again and know what I want now out of life.
Yeah.
But I take it one day at a time. I don't
Right.
jump into tomorrow as quickly as I used to. And sometimes you're going to stumble and you're going to fall and you're going to find those old patterns of thinking coming back.
Yep.
And
Stinking
that's
thinking.
when you grab an index card or you make your own journal. You
Mhm.
buy, you can go to Michael's or you can go to so many places now, craft places, and create what your journal, a vision board.
You can get a calendar book,
You can get a calendar book. Exactly.
and
What
they're
is
awesome.
what does your world look like to you? And
Yeah.
what do you want? And sometimes going to a life coach isn't
Mhm.
just about um, solving it today, but
Mhm.
through your conversations. And one thing about me and Cynthia, we're not just a normal life coach. I'm almost there, become a life coach. She is a life coach, but she's been through this. She knows what you're feeling when you're in that dark place. There's a difference in the experience of speaking to somebody who has never been through it and
This is
has read
true.
books on what they need to say to you to get through it.
Very
And
true.
then it's something else to go to a life coach that has gone through it.
Yep. And life coaches are different. It depends on, um, there are life coaches who are very specific. You pay them a lot of money and they have you write a contract and they will tell you what you need to do to make your life better. And then you have to follow that contract. So I'm not about a contract. I don't do contracts. You will do it or not because it's about you, not about me.
Right.
So there are differences in life coaches. I think I would be more of a spiritual counselor or spiritual coach because the intention of, there we are, the intention of the life coach is to help you where they go with it, right? Where they go with the life coach is, the intention of it is to help your client discover what it is they want to do. What kind of work do they want to do? What do they want to do with their life, right? Like you said, you're in real estate. So if I'm coaching you, if I'm your life coach, I'm going to give you some ideas and you will take them or not, or you might say, well, I really like to do this. Okay, so I'm going to write that down and make a note of that. Then I'll write up a contract, and then you would look that over. And if you agreed to that contract, yes, I want you to be my life coach, then and then we would move forward from that. I don't work like that. And now when you become life coach, you will be a life coach as you will be. And you will work with your clients as you would work with your clients. So I think life coaching is different for everybody. Spiritual coaching is different for everybody. You know, it really depends on where you're at within yourself as to your success. It is, you know, it's just people can get so caught up and lost in that so quickly.
Yeah.
You know, especially vulnerable people. So if your intention is to find a life coach, find one that fits you specifically. Make sure that you can afford them. Okay. Because that's going to be the key.
Not only that, make sure you can afford them, but if you can't and you find somebody that you feel comfortable with, there's always some way of working that out.
Most times.
Most times.
There's going to be those that are not going to
Not workable. I get that.
There are those that are very their intention is so strong, right? So strong that they're going to play by the book. And when you play by the book, it just makes it people that seek out that kind of a life coach are very specific. They seek a very specific thing in their life. Employers might seek out a life coach like that, to send one of their employees to a life coach like that, to help them find their way so that they can become better on the job. So it is that intention that will guide you. Okay. So be mindful of that, to recognize that. Know that whatever direction you choose to go, consider your intention for self.
Yeah. I think that you're not expected to be able to know what your intention is right away from the
Right.
when you're in a really dark place. We're not minimalizing whatever somebody else is going through. Everybody's experience is quite different.
Mhm.
I was in a very bad place 5 years ago
Mhm.
and before that.
Mhm.
You know, there are different
Yeah.
levels of abusers.
Correct.
And some people have more than one abuser in their life.
Mhm.
Sometimes they have them simultaneously. Sometimes they have them right after, right after. So
Right.
you could be going through years of abuse.
Mhm.
Women tend to create the same patterns in their life. So they create the same environments in their life when there are patterns and they're in a dark place and they don't feel that self-worth, that value.
Mhm.
When they don't know
Mhm.
how to manifest their intentions, they tend to find the same types of people who look different on the
Mhm.
outside. Maybe they have different fields that they're in their jobs, and that they might be in different classes in society when it comes to finances,
Mhm.
but who they are on the inside is exactly the same. And women, especially women, tend to um, to continue on patterns of getting the same type of abusers in their lives.
Mhm.
So if, let's say, in from my experience and from the experience that I know from Cynthia, you find somebody, they start abusing you, and you can find your way out.
Mhm.
Sometimes the next person who is the same on the inside might look different on the outside,
Mhm.
but they tend to be the rescuer at first.
Mhm.
You know that saying, sometimes if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And they want to rescue you, because what an abuser looks for in a woman is somebody who's vulnerable,
Mhm.
who needs to be rescued, who is lost their confidence, lost their self-worth. And your abuser usually won't look like an abuser when you first meet them. You know, they're very good liars. A liar is somebody who believes their lies, who's able to lie to you with a straight face, right?
Yes. Yep.
They tell you everything you want to hear, everything you believe you need to hear at that moment. And it's so easy to fall into that type of
Yes.
pattern where you're looking for somebody to make your life better. You're looking for
Yes.
somebody to rescue you. You're looking for somebody
Or you're
to,
looking for someone that you can rescue.
right, exactly.
You
Or you're
know?
right, you're falling into the pattern of trying to rescue somebody
Right.
else.
Right. How can
You
I
know,
help this person? Right. I
exactly,
know everything will be different so long as I can help him.
exactly.
Mhm.
And the thing is that, we want to try on this show
Mhm.
to give you the tools that you need, not only
That's
to,
our intention.
that's our intention, to reach out like an SOS and say, hey, I'm in a bad place and I don't find value in myself, and I don't like anything, and I don't like anyone, and I don't want
Yeah.
to be in a social environment, which I've been in that place.
Mhm.
It's really hard to, when you've been in that dark place, to get yourself out and to reach
Yes.
out to people, because you always think, well, they won't understand me
They won't
and
believe me.
they won't believe me. Oh, that's the other thing.
Right.
Your abuser will always try to convince you you're
Right.
crazy.
Mhm.
You're the crazy one. You're crazy. Nobody's going to believe you. Oh, when they hear you, they're gonna roll their eyes. They're gonna look away, and they're not going to help you.
Mhm.
Nobody hears you. Nobody listens to you. Nobody wants to listen to you. And all of that is not true.
there will be someone who will hear you.
There's always going to be
You
somebody
know,
who will
you
listen
are
to
more than welcome. We would, write us your intention.
you. Yeah. Oh,
Write
we
it
would
in the
love that in the
comments.
comments. Write
Yes.
down your intentions. And you know what?
Yes. So
If
that
we,
we
if,
can, you know, get this going. Um,
yeah,
helping each other,
it's
right?
about not only us trying to inspire you, but because we've been there and not that
Mhm.
long ago, you can inspire us.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
it's really like a family that we're looking to build on this channel that we go, we have um you know, it's not about what fashion we bought today or how we did our hair or our makeup.
Yeah.
All of that's good. Waking up in the morning and making yourself feel good and putting
Mhm.
on that shirt that makes you feel pretty, and but do that for you,
Right.
not for a man.
Right. Or for anyone
Because
else.
when you feel beautiful on the inside and
Mhm.
you do,
Yeah.
that man will see that beauty in you.
Mhm.
99, I believe this, and somebody might say less, 95 to 99% of men are good men who want strong women, who want a woman who want women who value themselves, who want
Mhm.
women who want to learn all the time and make themselves better, who
Mhm.
want women to have other friends, who want
Mhm.
women to be social and be happy. A
Mhm.
good man wants that for you.
Mhm.
A man that wants to control you and limit you in terms of how social you are,
Mhm.
or how you dress, or where
Mhm.
you go, or who you talk to, or what you're going to say,
Yep.
or
Oh,
who stifles you when you speak,
right.
they're insecure themselves. They're
Mhm.
not always abusers, those men. Some of them have, they have these, it's a chain. It's a chain that
Right.
needs to be broken.
Right. And that
Um,
goes the same for lesbian women in their partnerships, in their marriages, in their lives together as women, that we speak to all women who are suffering, who are currently suffering, who have suffered. And so we have to look to women in general, um, whether they're with a man or a woman, because we are women. And the Maria and I, our intention is to help vulnerable women to pay forward our healing,
yeah.
you know, that how did we move forward, you know? And so we're taking you through this process with us. And as much as we enjoy or, look to helping women out there around the world, within this country, wherever you are, you help us. Like Maria was saying earlier, you help us as much as we hope to help you. So with intention, this is I think a good ending place. Because what happens is, Maria and I were filled with such uh, a strong desire to help others, women, to help other women, and uh, all humans to understand that what what our intention is as well is to change that old thinking, that
Yeah.
old thinking, that women are less than. Women are so much less than. We're not. We never were. We never have been. but it has been the intention of others to bring us down, to keep us down, to pay us less, to see us as mothers, house cleaners, that we cook and clean and have babies. That's not
And there's
all that a
nothing
woman
wrong
is.
with that.
No,
There's
not at
nothing wrong if
all.
you're a stay-at-home mom. I,
Right.
I, raised my kids at home. The
Absolutely.
hardest
You're a
job
good
I've ever
mom.
done,
Yeah.
even from being a teacher or from, uh, real estate or,
Mhm.
working for my father's company and being a buyer or whatever I've done in my life, a student, getting my kids through college. The
Mhm.
hardest job was being a mother, by the way.
Yes.
So
Yes.
kudos to you, the woman who stays home and cleans and takes care of her kids. That's not putting
Absolutely.
you down, but
No.
that's saying what some men view as that's all you're good for.
Right. Right.
And
That's
you
that
are
old
good
stinking
for
thinking.
whatever you want to do, whether it's that or something
Mhm.
else.
Mhm. Right. So that's our intention. And we would love to hear from you. So remember, like, subscribe,
Share, subscribe,
and
hit the
ring that
notification
bell.
bell, become one of our family. We are trying to grow our channel. We are a small channel that wants to
Ring the
go
bell.
and reach as many people as we can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you to all of you who have viewed our show, our first show, getting back out there. Thank you
Yeah,
for joining us. Eventually, we will figure out a way to live stream so that you can join us live. And we look forward to that day as well. But for now,
absolutely.
we're going to do what we do.
Oh, and if you need any real estate in Connecticut, just by the way, I am public. So I'm
Call
going to say my phone number, which
Maria.
is public, 203-200-8438. Please text me and I will get back to you. If you're looking for real estate anywhere in
Maria
Connecticut,
is
let me
excellent.
know what you're
Excellent,
looking for, what
excellent,
type of
excellent.
real estate, what your budget is. If you are nasty,
She
if you're
will go
looking to
all
play a
out
game, if
for
you're one
you.
of our abusers who thinks that this is a game and you're going to give it out to other people to, I'll
She's
just
very
block you.
wise.
You're not going to
Will
bother
be
me.
done.
I really don't care any negativity that you send my way. Yeah, I don't really care. So I'll just block you. You're wasting your time.
Yes.
If you're a person, especially a woman who has been abused, let me help you start your new beginning in a new home, in a new space, in a new environment. 203-200-8438. It's
And she
publicly
will
known
work her butt
anyway.
off
I'm
to
a
help you
Connecticut
find
realtor. Let me know.
what fits for you.
I will not go into your car. You will drive your own vehicle to the places. Believe me, I
Mhm.
protect myself at all costs.
Yes,
So just be aware of that. If you're
absolutely.
somebody who wants to play a game, it's not a smart move. Just letting you know. So, but if you are somebody who wants real estate, especially if you're somebody in a place that you feel is not healthy and you're looking for a new start, please text me. Let me know what you're looking for. I will email you properties. The cost is free unless you buy or rent something from me. But I'd like to help anyone out there start their new beginning in a positive
Exactly.
environment. And remember, if you manifest negativity, if you do bad things like try to hurt people, curse people, be negative in any way, all that stuff just comes back to you
And it will.
tenfold.
It will. And
It will.
you won't know when
So don't
it'll
do it.
happen. It'll just happen and you'll be like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah,
I didn't sign
exactly.
up for that.
I did. Yeah.
So think
So if you
about it.
have good intention, I'm your realtor. Okay. I work hard for you. It's all free unless you buy or rent something from me. So ask me questions. Let me know, budget, what you're looking for. Is it a condo? Is it a rental? Is it a single home? Is it a multi, family home? What are you looking for? What areas in Connecticut are you looking for? Are you looking for in Greenwich? Are you looking in Danbury? Are you looking, where are you looking? Norwalk,
Mhm, mhm.
Darien, let me know. And
Yep.
I'd love to help you out. If I can't help you out, I will find the best person to help you out. Okay.
Absolutely. She's very good
But
at what
reach
she
out to
does.
me.
Very good.
And Cynthia for the life coach. We'll have
Yes.
her information at
And
the bottom.
if you are looking for a wonderful book for your
Yeah.
children, this is called Trees, Please. It keeps disappearing on me, but it's called Trees,
Yeah.
Please. I have several copies at home. And if you would like a copy, it is $25. I will sign a copy for you if you would like. It's signed to your child, and I'll send it to you. Free shipping within the US. Okay. And coming soon is Christmas Trees, Please. So this is.
Oh, you're gone. Oh, you're there. Okay.
I'm gone. I'm
There's
here.
You're there. You're there. There you are.
Trees,
Okay.
Please. Okay.
So yeah. And again, like we said, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Ring that bell.
If you need help, and you
Let
don't know
us
what
know.
to do, reach out to Cynthia, reach out in the comments below, or
Yes. We
email
are always
Cynthia.
checking.
She's going to put her email down there. I will have a life coach email soon coming to you. I'm only going to be virtual for those people who want somebody live. I understand that, and we will get you to the right person.
Yep.
We can help you with that, but I will be virtual when I'm working. I think Cynthia's usually virtual.
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Typically, yes. Or on the phone.
And that's to keep everybody safe, especially during the times of COVID and everything that's going around in the world. And,
Yes,
so
we totally don't want you to be in a place where you don't feel safe. So as much as it isn't about, in some states it's about COVID, but for the most part, it's just about being safe because it is so scary out there now. There's
yeah,
such violence out there now. It's so unfortunate. I look forward to a day when we come back around to a more peaceful life.
yeah.
So we'll keep praying for that. Until next time, thanks for joining us here at Maria at Home with Maria and Cynthia. We will get used to all this wonderful technology, and someday it's just going to blow your brain how great we've become. It's going to blow our brain how great we've become.
Yeah.
So, have enjoyed this tremendously. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Maria. I'll see you next time.
Bye,
Great
Cynthia.
show. Bye
Great
for now.
show.
And
Like, share, subscribe, notification bell.
yes, ring that bell.
Comments
Subscribe.
below.
Comment
If
below.
you're negative, we're blocking you.
Yeah.
Like I said, that negativity will come back to you. Please try to be a positive person and move on.
Yes. And let's see. And the other thing, let's see. Okay. So remember, God does hear your prayers, and he is always, always with us.
Amen to that.
God bless you and stay safe
God
out
bless
there.
you too. Bye.
Goodbye. And